Hey everybody, welcome back to Just Push to Play. I'm Jessica, and we are continuing the Alliance quest Eldamari Dominion Fit to Rule. I have had 3 quests that I needed to do in this part of the country. And let's see, this one is we're at Retrieve Rajhin's Mantle. So the Ori requires this mantle in order for her to become like the actual queen of the region, I guess. I kind of thought she was the queen, but she needs to complete a ratification ceremony if her allies to accept her as the leader. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that part. That's an important part. Alright, so we've just entered the area. I wonder if it's in... oh, it's probably in here. What will we find here, I wonder? Oh.
Help! Oh, help me! Get me out of here!
What's up?
Soldiers. Soldiers everywhere. They turn our holy site into a slave camp. Get out of here while you still can.
What? What soldiers?
Dominion soldiers. They're led by General Indare, the Jade Butcher of Cormount. They forced us to dig for them, to uproot the soil. They're looking for something buried deep in the ground.
Huh. That's odd. Do you know what they want?
One of the soldiers called it Rajhin's Mantle. My friend Braylor seemed really concerned. He asked me to go to Elden Root and warn the Mages Guild. I've never seen him so worried.
Well, I was under the assumption that they had this mantle, like, in a temple here or something. Why are they looking underground? I'll go talk to Braylor and see what's going on.
Braylor is near those glowing stones. Be careful!
Thanks! One thing I like about Natwood is the thunderstorms. They're pretty awesome. I love the forest. Hey, Braylor.
You aren't with the pilgrims, are you? Then perhaps you can be of assistance. General Indare scours this place for Rajhin's mantle, but the relic must be kept from her hands. Either she misunderstands the dangers, or she thinks they don't apply to her.
General Indare. I wonder, I don't know if we've met her before. Why don't you want General Indare to find it?
I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Indare myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service.
Yeah. Well, Queen Ayrenn needs Rajhin's mantle for her ratification ceremony.
Then she's in luck. I served the 8 divines before joining the Mages Guild. I know what must be done to safely transport a relic such as Rajhin's mantle. We'll just need to find it before General Indare does.
Okay. Well, that's great, but we need to find it? Where should we start looking? Okay, apparently it's like supposed to be in this area, but nobody knows where it is, I guess.
The Falinesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. If you can see me past the frost trolls, perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Rajhin's mantle.
If it's called Rajhin's mantle, what do you know of Rajhin?
Rajhin is a Khajiit trickster god, also worshipped by thieves and deceivers. The Khajiit swap tales of Rajhin's greatest pranks. It is said his 7 shadows do his bidding throughout Tamriel.
7 shadows?
Yes, each shadow reflects a different aspect of Rajhin's personality and power. This could be a convenient metaphor, actual living shadows, or something else entirely.
Hmm. How does Rajhin's mantle connect to the walking city?
I have a theory, but until I can support it, speculation is less than useless. Perhaps the Welkin stones will reveal more.
Hmm. Okay, well, tell me about this General Ender.
A famous high elf general, or infamous, depending on who you ask. Her jade dragoons are well respected, but she has an aggressive reputation. Last I heard, she was in Haven.
Oh. Oh. Okay, now I remember. Okay, so we've heard about her Jade Dragoons a couple few times. And I remember when we were washed up on we sailed into Haven, they were under attack by the pirates. And they mentioned how I think it was General Endear had packed up and left all of a sudden. Kind of like leaving them in lurch. And so I don't know, I don't think we've actually met her yet though. Why would General Endear be looking for Rajhin's mantle?
A very good question, which raises another. Rajhin's mantle is a Khajiit legend. Why does she seek it out in Grotwood, the home of the Wood Elf King? What could have brought it to the Falinesti Winter site?
Frost Trolls? Did he mention Frost Trolls? Oh, did he mention Frost Trolls? Why are you afraid of Frost Trolls?
Arms as tall as a person, an endless hunger, and jaws that can snap off a horse's leg in a single bite. Why am I afraid of frost trolls? The real question is, why aren't you?
Alright. Frost Trolls are pretty, daunting. I went with the taller character this time around. Look at that height difference. Ooh. Okay, so I'm at least like a foot, maybe 2 feet. It's hard to tell. Guy shard. Alright. Welked. Eastern Welked Stone. Did she like mispronounce it? Because she called it, my character called it the Walking Stone. But when I read that, I was like, didn't they call it the Walking? Like how that's spelled? Interesting. Or no, it was the Walking City. That's right.
Let's see what these stones reveal.
Oh. Oh.
Who are you? What brings you into my home?
A simple thief of hearts, come to steal yours from this walking city.
Oh.
Steal my heart or steal your loins? For your arrow looks a quiver.
Such a lowly mouth can dine anywhere, a trait we both share. What service to our palates should we conjoin in feast?
I am a married woman, so you must starve, unless you care to feast upon yourself.
Whoa. Wow. That was quite a little conversation they had there.
General Indare can't have been interested in ancient dinner invitations. No, there must be more to this. We should find another Welkin stone and see what we can learn.
The thing we just saw called him the guy's shadow. The thief god shadow. I don't want to mispronounce it again.
There must be more to see.
I cannot sleep, and my husband will not wake. What cruel jest is this?
Say the word, Lady Nerume. I will allow you to sleep in my bed.
Scoundrel! You think to steal me from my husband? From the city I call home?
I only stole your sleep, which I gifted to your husband. His inattention must make him harder to love.
What would you know of love, monster? You have none of it, and you will have none of me.
Your protests ring hollow, Lady Nerume. We shall see how much when I steal you away from husband and home.
Wow. Okay. We're dealing with a seducing I'm without words.
Don't let it eat me!
Good work, Clinver.
What else can we learn?
Come to me, my little snowbird.
You evil
What have you
man.
done? Where am I?
This vault, I built it to hold a precious treasure deep below your walking city. I will keep you safe and away from interference.
Why have you done this? Is your heart as cold as this chamber?
Your heart is cold, Lady Nerume. Warming it to Rajhin's shadow will unlock the prison built of your denial.
Never. I would rather freeze until time's end than share one warm moment with you.
So be it. This vault shall forever hold your frozen heart. I leave my mantle to conceal the shame you caused me. Farewell, Nerume.
Now we know why the Falinesti faithful were forced to dig. We should speak of this.
We should talk.
General Endare was certain she'd find Rajhin's mantle beneath the Falinesti Winter site. She made the Falinesti faithful dig for that frozen vault. It seems they have uncovered it. And it would certainly explain the frost trolls.
How can we find Rajhin's mantle before General Endare?
Perhaps Kirtor can help. The Falinesti faithful aren't led by anyone, but after the soldiers arrived, he worked to keep tempers calm. He may know where to find the vault.
Where do we find Sator?
Last I saw, he was in an encampment near the dig site. Mostly Falinesti faithful with a handful of soldiers. We should avoid the site itself. The frost trolls are down there.
What can you tell me about the Falinesti faithful?
They're peaceful sorts. Most believe their faith will one day draw the walking city back from wherever it disappeared.
How would they do that?
You'd be better off asking them to explain their own delusion. I've noted it's not a religious experience for everybody. Some use the annual pilgrimage to hold a revel in Falinesti's honor. Any excuse to celebrate.
Okay. So, is the mantle Either that woman who he was trying to seduce or her heart. Is that what we're supposed to understand?
Burn it! Quickly! Set it aflame!
Don't let it eat me. Which it could do. It could try to eat him. But you know, it'd probably want to kill it first or knock it senseless before it starts trying to eat him.
At last, I'm free.
No problem. We'll get this way shrine while we're at it.
Can no one lend a hand?
It's going to kill us!
And he's just standing there. Interesting. Must have bugged out a little bit.
Believe it. Free.
Sergeant Nyron. Where's the general?
You travel with Braylor. He has proven himself a friend to the Falinesti faithful. There are questions written upon your faces. What is it you seek?
I'm looking for Rajhin's mantle.
As was General Endare. When our digging revealed existing tunnels, she pulled us back to our camp before taking her soldiers to the dig site below. Then the frost trolls emerged from the caves. They slaughtered most soldiers left behind.
Oh. Do you know where General Endare went?
It seems you diverted a frost troll from one of her soldiers. Upon reaching safety, the knowledge you seek was passed to me. She was last seen in the northernmost cave of the dig site.
And did General Endare enslave the Falinesti faithful?
She pressed us into service in the search for Rajhin's mantle. Initially, their treatment was harsh. But I spoke with her directly and proposed she take a lighter approach. In return, I would convince the Falinesti faithful to assist her efforts.
And she agreed with that?
Yes, she saw the wisdom in my words. A reasonable request earned a reasonable response. A true shame the rest of Tamriel doesn't work like that.
I guess, but I mean, still, you shouldn't have been made to do that. Rajhin and the Stone Maiden Part 2. I'll scroll through this quickly, and you can pause. I'll scroll through quick. I will go through slowly, and you can pause if you want to read it. Sounds like one of Rajhin Shadow's
They were white. Never seen a white troll
story.
before.
Yeah, it's because they were frost
The
trolls.
frost troll. I read about them in a book once. They're from Skyrim.
Ifris bones, what is a troll from Skyrim doing down there?
Is that it? Okay. Every time I try to walk away. Sergeant.
Frost trolls in Gratwood? The world has gone mad.
Why are these soldiers here?
I shouldn't talk about it. Look, General Endare has been very interested in old relics. A little while ago, she pulled our main force out of Haven and came here. Except for the contingent she sent to Ossuary of Telekar, of course.
What is she looking for?
Artifacts, you know, something she can use to help strengthen the Dominion, should it start to fall apart.
Why would it fall apart?
The Black Sap Rebellion nearly tore the Wood Elves in two, and only General Indare was able to end it. King Camoran Eridan is just a puppet. Everyone knows Queen Ayrenn pulls his strings. But what good is a puppet if you can't control it?
General Indare wants to control King Camoran Eridan? Eridan?
Not exactly. She wants Queen Ayrenn to be strong. Just imagine, if the Queen had all the power, she could cut through Wood Elf or Khajiiti objections. No more debates, just swift, certain action.
Okay. This is my first playthrough for the Eldamari Dominion, but I know the Khajiiti are a part of this alliance, I'm pretty sure. So I wonder which country they're in, because I mean, I know they're from Elsewhere, but Elsewhere isn't a alliance quest line. It came out after, like a few years after this was introduced. So they must be in a different country also. Just going through slowly if you'd like to read. Okay. Oh, I haven't gotten that way shrine yet. Well, this is nice that I haven't really, like, run into a lot of bad guys. Except for the frost trolls, but I mean, they're kind of scattered around, you know? There we go. There we go. Let's get on down to the next spot. Enter the dig site. Okay. Now this is where they're all gonna be, like, the frost trolls will be all over the place. Ooh. Pretty soon I need to really go and get around some group areas like dolmens and maybe a delve or something. Not a dungeon, but something like with a lot of spontaneous players, and really build up my restoration side. Maybe I'll go over to Elsewhere and hunt down some dragons. No problem. What's over here? Is this where I need to go? Oh, maybe where I need to go. Oh, this is the South Cave. Oh, Naramu's prison. Who is this, I wonder? Okay, so she is in the South Cave. Is this the North Cave? It looks like it. For a second there, my crosshairs were not highlighting him. And I was like, oh, why am I not attacking him? Niramu, what do you do? Oh, man, you look terrible.
Are you another soldier? Come to loose trolls upon the Valenwood?
No, you sound like Lady Niramu, but why are you made of ice?
How can so many know my name after all these years? Yes, I am Narame. I hope to stem the tide of frost trolls by sealing their egress, but ice is the only form I may take beyond the walls of my prison. Tell me why you are here.
I'm looking for Rajhin's mantle.
You are not the first. General Indare broke through to my prison in search of the same. I will aid you in seeking Rajhin's mantle, but only if you swear to free me.
Of course I will. Why do you need my help?
Rajhin's mantle is the key to my prison beneath the Falinesti Winter site. If I but touch its hem, it will steal all my hatred for Rajhin's shadow and fill the void with love. I'll make lute strings of his innards first. Only another may safely free me. A cruel and spiteful jest.
Really, why some of these questions they have me ask? I'm not gonna do it anymore. Just tell me where to go.
There is another cave, sealed by a frost-covered door. It leads to my prison. If you swear to free me, I will allow you inside to speak of Rajhin's mantle.
I can understand why she's angry with General Indare, but let's see what she has to say.
I was delighted to speak with another after so long, but once inside, she ignored me entirely. Then in her haste to find Rajhin's mantle, she loosed the frost trolls.
And what happened to her soldiers?
Rajhin's shadow suspended them in my prison to guard against invaders. It seems they had never before supped on the flesh of men or myrrh. But once they did, it was a terrible frenzy.
Oh, I'm sure. How long have you been imprisoned?
General Indari spoke of it being the second era. It seems I was trapped here in the first.
So that's what, 1,000 years? Okay, yeah, I swear to free you. Oh. Okay, I guess it's up above. I can only guess that some of the questions that they put out there is in case you don't listen or find whoever tells you the information before. So now I need to go to the south.
There. Come. Let us speak of Rajhin's mantle.
I don't have much respect for
This way! I'm in here!
for a god that does something like that. Although I guess that's pretty common. Like, didn't like oh, what's his name? Zeus. He did that to a bunch of women too. Like, tricked them into sleeping with him and stuff.
My prison holds me in complete solitude for centuries. Yet 2 visitors arrive on the same day. But we have little time. General Indari has pushed deeper into the prison.
How should we proceed?
Take this ring. It's my wedding band. It's the one thing I hold dear in this wretched place. Should you bring it to the inner vault, I can join you in icy form. I'll warn you of the dangers and aid you against them.
Okay, great. What if General Indare has Rajhin's mantle? Are you asking me to fight a Dominion general?
You
I
swore
might.
you would free me. Forgive me. The promise of freedom ruins my manners. You should do what you must, and what you are willing. I will not press you to betray who you are, not on my account.
So how can you help me within the inner vault?
I was no mage when Rajhin's shadow first stole me from Falinesti, but I've studied every inch of this icy prison. With effort, I learned to sap away its energy. It's what allows me to form the icy construct, as we first met.
Can your construct help me with within the inner vault?
Direct my wedding band at any foe. I can use it as a focus to freeze your enemies for a short time.
Oh, that's cool. And what do you know about Rajhin's mantle? What is that anyway?
Very little, unfortunately. It may be a divine piece of the god Rajhin, gifted to his shadow. Why he would squander it upon me is beyond my comprehension.
Why would General Indari want it?
Why would anyone want a piece of the trickster god? The answer is usually power. But for what purpose, I cannot say.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
I've been trapped here for so long. To feel the sun upon my face again. Just to think of its indulgence.
Yeah, I actually don't mind fighting the general because, I mean, she kind of enslaved people. Wow. I hope she was able to stay warm enough down here. At least, like, she had a bed and like, some actual things. Common furniture items. Oh, shoot. I saw that just as I was walking on it. So it's called a hoarfrost ring? That's what it's called? Wow, she looks terrible. Frost. That just reminds me of Harry Potter. What was it? The Horcrux or something like that that held Voldemort's pieces of his souls. Nothing down here. Did I? Oh no. Okay. I pushed the button that I think would have deactivated
General
my climber.
Indari's soldiers were no match for the inner vault. Step carefully.
Okay. So that gives you a bit more health, I believe. Yeah, alien health bonus. 10% health bonus for 10 minutes. I don't think I knew that. I knew that it healed you. I don't think I realized that it gave you like a 10% bonus to your health. I just saw that it went up when I pushed it just now. You don't come across them very often, and I think I've just seen them in a couple of delves. Ooh, I see that.
You'll never take it from me!
Ooh, she looks like she's been affected.
Who are you? And why are you dragging that frost witch behind you? Out with it!
I'm here for Rajhin's mantle.
You? I'm a decorated general of the Aldmeri Dominion, a hero to my people. Who better qualified to wield the power of a god?
Queen Ayrenn needs it for her ratification ceremony.
But I found Rajhin's mantle. Why should Queen Ayrenn be the one to wear it? I've been fighting since before she was born.
Let's intimidate. I prefer to do that when we have the option. Or persuade. Intimidate or persuade. Rajhin's mantle is controlling you. You're a Dominion general. Snap out of it.
You're right. We were overrun. I thought to use its power to slay our foes, but I couldn't stop. I killed my own soldiers. I can feel it, bringing my shadow to life. You must stop me, no matter the cost.
All right, I'll do as you ask.
No. You're trying to trick me. Trick the trickster god, huh? I can see through your lies. I won't give it to you or anyone. You'll fall to Rajhin's shadow.
Okay.
You aren't worthy of its power.
You've done it! Grab Rajhin's mantle so you might free me.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Well, I wonder where she found it. Oh, was it further in? Maybe? Okay, so this was her chamber. We came down here and had to go this way. And then we came with her and we went around this way. And then we fought the general in here, I think. So we just ran through, maybe it was in here. And we just came through that door. Okay. Like, what are we doing back here? How did we get back here? Yeah, I don't think I looked in this corner.
I can't believe my eyes. You hold it in your hands. Now to break my bonds from this horrid prison.
Yeah, how can I free you?
Removing Rajhin's mantle from the inner vault weakened the magic of the prison. Now you must break it, once and for all.
What do I need to do?
Rajhin's mantle is a slippery thing, especially with enchantments that bind its bearer. Place it upon the brazier at the heart of this room, and it will smother the curse upon me. Have no fear. The relic will come to no harm.
Okay, I'll break the curse.
Soon I'll leave this place and return to my home. I'd nearly lost all hope.
That's awfully convenient that it just happens to be in this room. It's like, it's right here. Oh, it's like a chest piece.
Lady Nehrume, you denied my love, and now I deny your journey home. If you beg my forgiveness, convincingly, I'll return the walking city from where I stole it.
Could that filth spirit away all of Falinesti?
Ugh.
He took the walking city? He took my home? Or is this another of his lies?
What will you do?
What else can I do but seek my home? But everything is so different now. General Indare mentioned an old merry dominion, yet I don't know what that means. Without someone to guide me, I may as well prostrate myself before Rajhin's shadow.
Why not ask Braylor? He told me about Rajhin's mantle.
Truly? Then I must find this Braylor and see what he knows of Falinesti. I should seek him out and see the sky again with my own eyes.
All right. Well, I wish I had seen the walking city. I mean, where was it? We weren't anywhere near a city that I could see.
You say the frost trolls surrounded your prison for how many years? Truly detestable, my lady.
They were quite terrifying, even when projecting my construct in their midst.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but you're alive. We heard some terrible noises in the caves below. What happened?
Well, I have Rajhin's mantle.
And you freed Lady Nehrume. She's quite agreeable and could prove to be a living repository of knowledge regarding the walking city. I hope General Indare didn't give you any trouble.
So maybe the walking city was disappeared like when he captured her. Rajhin's mantle drove her mad. I had to kill her.
I see.
The general,
I don't know why she did all of this, but she was once a hero. I can't imagine her soldiers will take it well. But as you see, such relics are dangerous. I can deliver it to the Elden Root Mages Guild where its powers can be contained.
Okay, great. Queen Ayrenn needs it for her ratification ceremony.
I'll alert the Ultima Embassy when I've returned to Elden Root. Once I have it at the Mages Guild, I'll see if I can discern a safer way to handle it during her ratification ceremony.
That would be a great idea. All right, here it is.
Excellent. I can't bear to think of the outcome had you not been here. But no matter. Lady Nehrume and I will return to Elden Root as soon as it's safe.
They were quite terrifying, even when projecting my...
Oh, and I get a helm. I'm just wondering if they're going to continue their conversation, but maybe not. Alright, well, let's look at that helm. Jade General's helm. Gives me max health, armor enchantment increased. Max health, health recovery, max health. Where you have a food buff active, max health is increased and health recovery. I mean, health recovery is great. It's just, you know, there's other things I'd like increased as well. Like, I guess I'm okay with my magic. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I could use that with another character. Although this is a level 27, so maybe not. So I also leveled up. Ooh, treasure maps. Let's go with Deshawn, because I don't know if I have anything for Deshawn with my other character. And let's do health, because we're talking about health. I have 5 points to use. I was just taking a look at my skills to see if I can upgrade anything. What's Power Stone? Reduces the cost of your ultimate abilities. Oh. Just in general? I'll take that. Storm Calling. I really like this line. Sorcerer Initiate. Lightning Splash I've had before, I think. And Surge. Invoke Marita's name to gain major brutality and sorcery, increasing your weapon and spell damage by 24% for 30 seconds. While active, dealing critical damage heals you for 2550 health. This effect can occur once every second. That's a good one. I don't know. Sometimes I don't really care to use that kind of ability if it's not causing actual damage. Maybe on my other one, yeah, I could put that on this side. Okay, back to my primary. And I can Destructive Touch. So this one converts the damage over time into a new effect based on your staff type. And this one increases the range. Reduce the cost of an ability, ranks up. Enhanced charge from your staff, dealing 1936 magic damage and an additional 4393 over 10 seconds. So Destructive Clinch would cause magic damage, and then if I have a flame staff, knocks the enemy back. Frost immobilizes the enemy. Shock converts the attack into an area of effect. I think I like this one. It causes more damage and it reduces the range. The 28 meters. Let's try that. Can't do anything with restoration right now. I really need to work on that. Nothing for that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna hang on to those 2 points for now. Alright. Looks like we need to head up to this one site that we couldn't find before, and instead we went to Leiloria. So let's head up there.